Living with positivity is a lifestyle that enables us to always see the good in any situation. It's a perspective from which we can approach all circumstances with the benefit of positivity. This means that we always presume things will work out just as they need to. Now, this doesn't mean we'll always like the way things work out, but it does mean that we can accept what happens, come what may. And maybe along the way it means that we need to change, to grow, to become more than we ever dreamed we could be. Living with positivity means not letting past failures keep us from trying to be better today. And it also means not letting past successes keep us from aiming even higher. It means ignoring the failures and successes of yesterday in order to allow each new day the opportunity to reveal its own awesome wonder. Living with positivity means believing that the best truly is yet to come, without preconceived notions of what it might look like. That's what positivity means to me, and that's how I strive to live every day. Hi, I'm Jonas Cain, and welcome to Positivity Now. This series explores how to navigate through life while staying positive. There's no one single way to maintaining positivity, but there are what I like to call magic words that we can use to help each of us conjure personal growth as we focus on the positive. Today we're going to talk about one of those magic words, and the magic word is dream. It's said that nothing happens but first a dream. The great songwriter Johnny Mercer says, dream, that's the thing to do. Dream, and they might come true. Now, there are many things that we could dream about, things we want to have, places we want to go, things we want to go to, people that we meet. We can even dream about the influence we have on the world, how we want to make the world a better place, a legacy that we leave when our time has come. There's a world of possibilities, but remember, nothing happens but first a dream. It is often easy to keep things the way that they are, to keep living the same way day to day, and many people do. Many people don't have the vision to see things for how they could be. Now, I suggest that that's fine some of the time. But for those who have listened and have become inspired, dreaming is a way to advance forward for you, for your family, for your career, for your community, and for our world. And that's why today's magic word is dream. Now, we're going to talk more about this magic word with our next guest. Stay tuned. When I'm an old man, I'm going to wear purple with a funny little red hat that just doesn't go and just doesn't suit me. And I'll spend my money on brandy and summer gloves and satin slippers, and then I'll tell folks I just haven't any money for food. Yeah, I'll sit down on the pavement, and I'll press alarm bells, and I'll gobble samples in shops, and I'll run my stick along public railings, and I'll make up for the sobriety of my youth. Yeah, and I'll go out in the slippers in the rain, and I'll pick flowers from other people's gardens. You know, you can wear terrible shirts and grow fat and eat 3 pounds of sausages at a go, or eat nothing but bread and pickles for a week, or hoard pens and pencils and things in boxes. But for now, we must have clothes that keep us dry, and we must pay the rent, and we must set a good example for the children. We mustn't swear in the streets. We must have friends over for supper and read the papers. But perhaps I ought to practice a little now, so that those who know me aren't too shocked and surprised when suddenly I am an old man and start to wear purple. Our guest today knows all about the importance of having a dream. As the founder of #Positivity, he was one of the inspirations for this program, which makes him the perfect first guest for our show. So I'd like to welcome my longtime friend, Jason V Metropolis. Jason, thank you so much for being here.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me, Jonas.
Oh, you're welcome. So Jason, tell us, what is hashtag positivity?
All right, so hashtag positivity is, I guess it's a movement, you could say. With everything going on in the world these days, I wanted to, bring light to what I think means most, and that's positivity. You can do a lot with positive attitude. Keeping positive mental thoughts is really helpful for everything you do. So it started out with a logo, as you can see here, and it's since evolved into a whole bunch of different projects. Started with t-shirts and hats, and now we're doing things with schools and a bunch of other fun projects that will come down the pipeline.
So many great things. So in a world where there's so much negativity, it seems like shining this light, through having even just a positive logo, but also doing all these positive things in the world. This is awesome work. Now you said that you're doing things in schools. What sort of things are you doing in schools?
So coming up in April, we're actually going to have our very first hashtag positivity day. It's going to take place in East Longmeadow at the Birchland Park Middle School. And what we're doing is we're going to take a whole day and dedicate that to positivity in general, with an emphasis on the whole anti-bullying movement. So too often we hear stories of our kids coming home being bullied at school, young children committing suicide because they had been bullied. So we want to bring light to that and make sure that kids know that positivity is what really matters in life. There's no reason to knock someone else, and just have a positive attitude in general. Yeah,
it really doesn't take much just to be positive, just to be kind and be nice. It only takes one person to step up and do the right thing and brighten someone's day. So that's very important work that you're doing. So I'm curious, what inspired you to pursue this path? Have you always been a positive person, or has this been something you've been working on?
I wouldn't say I'm any more positive or less negative than the next guy. We all have our moments, but giving back is something I like to do. It's always been an interest of mine. I'm a firefighter by career, so helping others is, it's what I do. It's what I like to do, and having this as a project on the side it just seemed to go hand in hand with my personality and my life in general.
Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, this work is so important. I'm curious to know, what has been your key to success in this mission of yours?
I'd have to say that the key to success is just loving what you do, and that carries across all things you do in life. If you really are passionate about what you're trying to accomplish, and you truly care about it, then it's going to make the whole process that much easier. So I think just love what you do, whatever that may be.
And for you, it's spreading positivity.
It is.
And making the world a better place. I absolutely love that. So I'm curious then, as the founder of hashtag positivity, what does positivity mean to you?
All right, so normally I'm the one asking that question. It's a little weird to be asked that. I guess positivity to me is just keeping a good outlook on what's coming down the pipeline, and just trying to not get down on yourself. It's easy to take the negative route with some things, and maybe look for sympathy from others. But if you believe that you can accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to, and just having a good outlook on whatever it is that's going to be handed to you, that's positivity. Just keep your chin up.
I love it. I love it. On top of that, I'm curious, do you have any mentors, any heroes, people that you look up to for inspiration?
Like you mentioned before, we're longtime friends, and you're a person that I've always looked up to. You've always been someone who's kind of rolled with the punches. You've taken quite a few of those, as I know, and some other people might know. So you're definitely one of my influences. If Jonas can do it, anybody can do it.
I appreciate that, Jay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, right back at you.
Thanks.
I like to say that I'm a mirror. What you see in me, you actually see in yourself. So if you see great, inspiring things here, that's because you're doing it too. So thank you for all of the work that you're doing. On top of this, what advice might you have for other people who want to pursue their own dreams?
I think this kind of comes back to the key to success question. It's pursue something that you can really get into. Whatever it is that you're going to pursue, make sure that you really love it. It's going to help you along the way. There are resources out there to start a project or, raise some money for something you might want to do. There are a whole bunch of different avenues, but above all, make sure that you choose something that you're really passionate about, and that's going to just open all the doors that you need.
Okay, great. Thank you. That's wonderful advice. Thank you so much. Well, Jason, I have a surprise for you and a surprise for all of you at home when we come back next. The bonus magic word is service. I meet people every day who have the desire to be better leaders for their family, workplace, and community. What I've come to understand about leadership is this: whoever wants to become great must become a servant. You'll never become an influential leader or influence positive change until you provide others with value. After all, people don't care how much you know or what you can do or what your ideas are until they know how much you care. Today, I suggest that you look for ways that you can be of service to others. If you do, I'm confident that your influence and ability to lead will increase exponentially. And that's why the magic word is service. And we're back. Jason, as a thank you for coming on the show, I'd like to perform a magic trick for you to sort of leave you with some positivity.
All right, let's see it.
As a magician, one of the most common questions that I get asked is, what's your most favorite magic trick?
What's your most favorite magic trick, Jonas?
That was right on cue, thank you. Well, this is my most favorite magic trick. If I had real magic powers, I would use money. You can check that out, make sure that really is what that looks like. What does that look like?
Looks like a $1 bill.
Yes, it is a $1 bill, but it's much more than just a $1 bill. It's about what the dollar bill represents. You see, the dollar bill is who we are, right? It holds all of our dreams, all of our potential. If we could dream this dollar bill to be anything other than just a $1 bill, what might we dream it to be?
A $100 bill.
That's exactly right. Yes, if we're going to dream, we might as well dream big. You may take a look at that $100 bill. Make sure that really is what that looks like. Is that a real $100 bill?
Looks like it is. Are we done now?
Oh, no. You know what, Jay? I like you, but if you leave with nothing else, it's not going to be this. It's going to be this thought. And the thought is that, yes, we can achieve anything we put our minds to. No matter what we want, if we're willing to work for it, we're willing to ask for it, right? Then we can achieve it. But nothing ever stays the same. Everything moves on and everything changes. Because in reality, we're still just right here. We're still here right now. Because our happiness is not found in achieving our dreams, but it's in those moments in between and the people that we meet along the way. Now, Jay, thank you so much for coming on the show. You've made Positivity Now so much more fun.
Thanks, Jonas.
I hope you'll come back next time.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on Positivity Now. My name is Jonas. Until next time, stay positive.